Why, are we on? Oh, we're on. This ain't no catfish. That's all right.
Looks like a whale.
A whale? This is a blue shark.
Oh, blue shark? Well, all right then. Blue shark.
It's not a bottom dweller catfish. We're here with Horace Steward and Paris Simmons of the famous duo Mississippi Catfish. And God, you've already had a bunch of interviews, but let's tell you, you started when? In 1916, right?
Well, that's when I was born, 1960.
That's when you started in the music business.
Oh, I got started then. Huh?
So what was it like in the early days?
Well, it was, it was like blues, We don't get too much of blues now, but it was like blues. You started playing on Saturday night, about 12, 1 o'clock, you see guys over in the corner done got about half drunk, and the water beginning to come out of the eyes,
What was the favorite drink back then?
Well, that canned heat and that bootleg whiskey, and we up drinking that shoe pot. Yeah, we drank that black shoe pot. You put some cotton, and squeeze it out and come out white. Then you put a little sugar in the water with it, boy, and it was pretty good. But that canned heat, it was something. You get drunk over candy.
You like Sterno?
Huh? I don't.
Sterno, the stuff you light on fire in the cans and stuff?
Well, that's a candy. I guess it's the same thing. That candy. You come in a little tube, you squeeze it out and some cotton, and it come out there white, and you put some Coke, RC or something in it, and put in there and get it strained out, and you started drinking that stuff there, boy. You get drunk on Saturday night, and Monday morning you get up and get your drink of water, and you're still stacking on that candy. Candy will make you drunk for the whole week.
Yeah, it had a lot of sugar.
Oh yeah, it'd make you drunk.
Now, on your last interview, you talked about passing the hat. What did you just tip your hat?
No, back when we first started out, back in 28, 29, me and Sonneborn William and used to stack out. We used to stand on the street, and started playing. That's where we.
The times were really hard back then. I mean, what did people have?
I don't know. It seemed like we got along better then than we do now, because you get hold to $1 will last you a week, You go by, you get your 5 pounds of sugar there for 5 cents, Get a pound of salt meat for a nickel, and the time was better like that. But we used to play on Saturday night, maybe on the streets, and we'd take up, say, about $2 on Saturday night. Well, we'd have enough money to buy gas 15 cents a gallon. We have enough gas to run around, haul our gals around on Sunday,
But back then, you could buy a house for a nickel.
Oh, yeah. Hell, when I started working, I'm a finished carpenter now. I do finished carpenter work. We built, I bet you, over 2,000 houses since I've been here in Phoenix. But when I and my brother started working together, building houses, we built a 4-room house for $40, for 4-room house. We put it up for $40, and that's all we got. He paid me 50 cents a day for working with him, and we complete a house there. It took us about 8 days to put up a house.
Now, you were telling us on the last interview that you were coming by a music store and you ran into this man. Is that the story?
No, I had a record shop.
Oh, you had?
Yeah, I had the record shop, and he came in.
Right, he owned the record shop. Yeah.
Playing a low down dirty blues, and he heard me. He said, "Let me go in and see what's going on in there." And that's when I met him about 8, 9 years ago.
By, he had this big speaker, suspended on the wall outside of his shop. And I heard the music, and I had to go and check it out, and walked in there. He had a couple of harmonicas laying he had like a high-rise counter, and he had a couple of harmonicas laying there. I didn't know he played them, though, but he was playing the blues. He was spinning them, and selling tapes and stuff. And we got to talking and everything, and he was telling me about he has a brother that plays as well, and I think you had a tape. Is that right? You had a tape, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you were playing it that you had put together, you and your brother. It was pretty nice, And,
so you've been playing for how many years?
Oh, God. Let's see. Collectively, I would say.
Born in 1916 himself.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell. I mean, he still doesn't look a day over 30.
Yeah, I said collectively probably about 20 years.
That's incredible. I really enjoy your music. I think you're going to have a lot of success.
Thank you.
Longevity alone will make you famous, and I hope to see you on even bigger and better shows than my own. And hopefully, my show will get bigger and better. When I present you, you'll have a lot more people, and you can give up carpentry, even though it might be your love, but give it up and play music full time.
Well, I gave it up. I gave it about 8 years ago. Had to quit carpentering. got where I couldn't stand up, you know, for 8 hours driving nails, and so I quit carving and went to trying to catch up with a 16-year-old gal. Now, that's all.
I know. Well, we weren't going to talk about it. This man has more women in every port of call. Well, thanks a lot, Mississippi. Horace, I appreciate you being on the show. Paris, always a pleasure. And we'll see you on a future Backstage Pass, hopefully. Good night.